Hello YouTube, this is Retta. I'm going to do a couple of readings. I didn't plan on it. I am drawing and trying to paint. I'm feeling better today. Because a lot of days I'm in a lot of pain. But I'm feeling better today, so I'm working on my own strength card. Eventually, I want to make my own deck, just like for me, for my personal use, but I'm working on a strength card for myself. And when the Virgo in me, when I feel that it's, good enough, then I'll show you guys. I am a typical Virgo. It's funny, one of my subscribers is like, oh, you're the creative type. I so try to be. But if you know any Virgos, we are our harshest critic. So that's neither here nor there. So when I do my art, I never feel like it's good enough. So, but I do love doing it. That's something that my mother, taught me, what we bonded on when I was young. God rest her soul. But, okay, so I want to do a couple of readings. My first reading I'm going to do on Tom Cruise. I have a subscriber who's been a subscriber for a while, and this is a couple of times she's asked for it, so I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I always want you to know with any reading, any tarot reading, nothing is set in stone. There's a thing called free will, and people, as humans, we have free will. So if we don't like the outcome of something, we can always change it because we have choices. Basically, tarot is like a roadmap. Okay, you are here. If you continue on this path, you're going to end up here. But if you don't like where you end up, then tarot is a kind of a map to show you, okay, I don't want to end up there. I kind of like it this way. So let me try this way and see how that goes. So, someone tells you you're going to be usually in present tense of where somebody's mind's at. Usually tarot, you're right there, but in the future sense, it's so many variables that can go in. So we'll see. So I'm going to do this reading on Tom Cruise. I just thought of using this. I feel with Tom Cruise, why would he ever leave Scientology? I guess my subscriber wants to know a little bit more about Tom Cruise himself and if he's going to leave Scientology. Why would he? First of all, I learned Tom Cruise's birth card is the Magician. So I can see how this Scientology really has piqued him, because Scientology is all about, I don't know too much, but it's all about kind of you're responsible, what you do, it's kind of like, some aspect of magic. And I believe Tom manifests and stuff. I think he does. I think, I'm not thinking so much as the esoteric, like, I think he uses Scientology and their beliefs and stuff like that in his manifestation in his own type of magic, because he is the magician, and he certainly believes that you create, you yourself can create whatever destiny you want. And I can see how Scientology, I think if he was poor, he would like Scientology, but it wouldn't have the appeal. He is all the way up here. He's like at the top echelon of Scientology. So this is really feeding his magician, his ego, stuff like that. So I don't think he'll ever leave Scientology. But, who am I? We'll figure it out. We'll see. I think he likes the mysticism of Scientology. So I can see why he creates. And I mean, everything. I think I was watching Leah Remini, she was talking about it. And she was saying how, Tom Cruise, I mean, they keep his secrets. He hires the Scientology people as a staff, and you don't really have to pay them that much. And also that, they keep his secrets. And, if you're treated like a god, and people are treating you that way, I don't think he would ever want to go. So I just want to see, where is Tom Cruise at now? And I'm using, sometimes I forget to tell you what decks I'm using. So I'm just going to use this as an energy, is the Urasoma Tarot. Urasoma Tarot. And I'm just going to pick a card. Where is Tom Cruise at now? Where is he at right now? Okay. So I'm also going to use this tarot. What is this? The Tarot of the Dead by 7 Stars. I think it's the Tarot of the Dead. So I'm going to use that. So Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise. So I believe he's into magic, but not the type of magic like that. I think he's a magician through and through. I don't know what type, because I don't know what kind of rituals and stuff they do in Scientology, but I can see how it would appeal to him. He would be in something like that. He would either be like in some type of magic, and that just really it hits everything. Alright, so sorry. Someone got upset about me shuffling. I'm sorry. Someone's like, oh, I can't stand it. You're shuffling. You're not supposed to shuffle. Yes, you are. I always say, you do. Everybody has their own way of doing tarot, of shuffling, of doing it. Whatever you like to do, you do it. No way in shape or form is the way I say is how you have to do. I think tarot is very individual. You know, you use your tools however you want to use them. You can use divination with anything. Rocks, shells, tarot cards, you know. Alright, so Tom Cruise. I haven't used this deck in a while, so. Alright. Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise. Cruise, where is he at? Okay, so the energy around him is the 7 of Pentacles. So he's in a good place. You know, here on this one, you know, it's very juvenile, you know. Everything is going good for him. He has no complaints. He's not upset. You know, it could be like a false mask of happiness. We'll see how it goes. But right now, where I see this 7 of Pentacles, you know, it could be a false mask. Or, you know, I always think it's, you know, a joker is not actually the right, you know, the person itself. It's someone who's always putting on a front, and then when they take the mask off and the makeup off and everything, they're a whole different person. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay, where is he at now? Right here. So right now he is, it's the Devil card. So right now he has some issues going on right now. So I could see him as this card, as that he puts on the front that everything is wonderful, that his life is perfect. You know, that with his acting and everything, he's able to wear many faces, but when he takes this all off, you know, what does he have? You know, who is he around? You know, who can he trust? You know, who really, you know, likes him for him? I would think it would kind of be a sad life, but we'll see. So here is the Devil card. So we'll see what that has to do with it. Okay, so what's the cross to bear with this Devil card for him? He doesn't sleep. He's stressed out. So I don't know what's keeping him up all night, but he has a lot of anxiety. He's stressed out mentally. You know, things aren't good mentally. You know, he's very stressed out, a lot of anxiety. So that's the underlying issues to this devil card. So the devil card is about vices, it's about your shadow self. So it's about, things that you rely on, things that you indulge in. So we'll see what that means. But the bottom line, to cross the bear with this devil card is in, he's up all night. This card says on the top, torment, suffering alone, you know. So he has some type of anxiety, some type of things that are keeping. Maybe he's taken something to help. I don't know. We'll see. What's underneath all that? Underneath this devil, this anxiety, this torment, this suffering. What is underneath all of that? What is the foundation of that? The foundation of all that is it has to do with, his work, who he is, what he values. He's feeling a lot of pressure about how people see him, his success, everything. He might be kind of like a perfectionist, but this is keeping him up at night. I am not really sure what his vices are right now to deal with this devil, but he could be a control freak. So if things aren't perfect, also, I think he's a Gemini. Is he a Gemini? Was he a Gemini? I'm not sure. His birthday was July 3rd. What is July 3rd? Cancer? I don't know. Don't get me here and there. My brain, I have like, what do they call it? Brain fog half the time. So he's always constantly, he has very low self-esteem. I mean, for him to be appraised and loved and everything, he has very, very low self-esteem. So, he doesn't value himself as others value him. All right, what's in the immediate past? His immediate past is the Hierophant. So he believes in law and order. His immediate past, he's very into the Scientology. He believes in this hierarchy. This is he lives by Scientology. He rules by Scientology. That's in his past, everything that he does, because the Hierophant is all about religion, law, orders, this and that. I think that's Scientology for him. It gives him structure. Okay, what's on his mind? Okay, what's on his mind? What's on his mind is so many different things. This is the wish card. But for me, I find it as, he has so many projects, so many things he wants to do. His mind it could be causing a lot of this. He's up all night. He might have some bipolar or something, or something, because he doesn't sleep at night. His brain is constantly going. What do I want to do next? What do I want to do? It's his brain is constantly on. And he has these euphoric moments where, everything is grandeur, the delusion of grandeur, everything's bigger, better, you know. Also, in between that is the moon. So a lot of secrets, He's not, with this Joker card, he's not able to be truly who he is. He has a lot of secrets. He has a shadow side to go with this devil. This devil card. He has a shadow side. So, he's not truly being who he truly is. It's like he doesn't even know who he is. And he does have a lot of secrets. It's like his private life. He keeps everything in. He doesn't really want to share things with other people. He keeps things in. And he has a lot of secrets. I don't think we know too much. We can assume things we know about his relationship or who he is. But Katie really isn't talking. his first wife, I can't, not Naomi Campbell. See how my brain is? What's her name? Oh, I can't even think of it. I don't know why Naomi Campbell came in my brain, but the redhead. I can't think of who she is. They don't really talk, so we don't really know too much about him. We could just assume. So he lives by a lot of secrets. What is this one? This one is judgment. Like he's always feeling judgment. So what people think and what people feel, like these are some major cards in his life. He has the devil, he has the Hierophant, he has the moon, and now he has judgment. So he really cares what people think of him, even though, he acts like he has it together. He really cares what people think of him. He really wants to be kind of loved and adored. That's why he has such a tight rein on how the public views him. That's why he has a tight. There's not so many exposés and stuff like that. He doesn't really let people in. So let's see what else. Let's see in the future. In the future, it's the Wheel of Fortune. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune, 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Change in events, life changes because it's a major arcana. It's a significant, it's going to be a significant change. Okay, what does that mean? He finds himself, constantly on the defense. That's what could be now. With this Wheel of Fortune, he's going to be finding himself, in the future, with the Wheel of Fortune, he's going to find himself on a lot of defense. Things are gonna change for him, and then he's gonna find himself on defense. He's gonna go through some problems, some challenges. He is gonna find himself on defense, fighting to stay where he is. Maybe let's say another card for there. He needs to take a break. He needs to take a break. Okay, what is his? He needs to take a break. He's going through, let me just see how many of them. So his work, he doesn't feel anything that he does himself or who he doesn't feel good enough. He has very low self-esteem. He's tormented. He might have some depression, some severe depressions with some. He might be like a borderline, not borderline, a bipolar, where one minute he's like really, really up and has delusions of grandeur and he can do everything, and he has these big grandiose ideas, and then sometimes he just can't get out of bed. I wonder if he's like taking meds for it. Like, not for that, but he has to take meds to get him out the bed, to do this and do that. He has some secrets. Okay, what is yeah, so what is his relationship with the Scientology? Is he going to stay with it? I'm going to pull 3 cards. What is him and Scientology? What is that? Let's see. 1, 2, the Queen of Swords. So what I see with the Scientology, he's realizing that even though he's at this top part and this and that, and with his depression in his head, he's in his low self-esteem and how he feels things, he's still he's still waiting for the answers of, even though he's probably way up there in Scientology, he's still hoping that this religion gives him the answers. That's what he's still hoping, to make him whole, to make him feel whole, to make him feel complete, to make him that everything who he is, because he has this low self-esteem. He's not good enough. He's not sleeping. He's stressed out. He's constantly trying to keep things a secret. He has a lot of secrets. He's trying to keep things a secret. It's constantly wearing his veil, not able to be himself, wearing a mask. So he's still hoping that this religion will have the answers. He's still waiting for this, oh my God, I did all this and I did this and it was so worth it. That's what he's still waiting for. And he's a little naive. He's still very naive in regards to this whole Scientology. He's very naive with it. He's still taking it as face value. He's still like a little kid, in it. I'm not saying, I'm just saying with his naive views. He's like, someone who's into their, like a cult, and they're really into it, and he doesn't see anything wrong or anything. He's very naive about their motives, and he doesn't see everything that we see, or these exposés on Scientologists. He doesn't see that. He doesn't want to see that. He's very naive, and he's taking it for what it is. He's taking it for it's gonna have the answers. That's why he's sticking with it. And he's gonna fight. He's the Queen of Swords, so he's very naive. And this Queen of Swords is I don't know if this Queen of Swords is him being I think he just thinks with this Queen of Swords, he thinks this religion has all the answers. He thinks that, what do you call it, has all the answers. He doesn't understand that he's been in it this long and he's still not happy. And even though, financially he's good, and, he has a job and this and that, he doesn't understand why that he's still not happy, and life isn't perfect, and he still has all these secrets, and, he's still tormented at night. Okay, what's one more card, the underlying issue with the Scientology. But he does struggle, but he struggles with it, but he finds that it's the Five of Wands, it's the competition, it's he sees it, so he struggles with it, but I think he's going to keep going with it. I think he feels that he's been with it this long. He struggles with it. I think he kind of feels that he's kind of stuck with this Scientology, that he's put it out there in the forefront. And he feels that this thing, has answers for him. And he's still waiting for the answers, even though he's not happy. And it's a struggle for him, because he's like, he can't even change, because he's been such a forefront of the Scientology that he can't change. He can't leave Scientology. These people have so many secrets on him that would be escaped. He's like stuck. This is like a marriage. And even if he wanted to leave, he can't. And that keeps him up at night too. So that's the end of the reading with Tom Cruise. I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. I have to change it like this because I don't know how. I can only edit the beginning of the film. I don't know how to edit the end. So talk to you later. Bye.